That's poor play. Good throw from the deep, on target.
Trouble. Oh, gone.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive.
Zadran ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
Big shout.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be one run here for them.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Immediately underway with some runs.
End of the over, 6 off it. Afghanistan are 1 for 6. Singh, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Edged. Straight to the fielder.
Zadran shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Drives and misses everything.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yeah.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yeah.
Power and precision in that shot.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
Wait there.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yeah. Cheaper.
It was just a little bit wide, well picked up and guided nicely down towards third.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
Misses out there on the short, wide one.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Singh from the north end.
Wait!
Doesn't beat the infield.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Wait!
Just threw the shot too early.
Wait!
Nice
Yeah, yeah.
shot. Runs possible.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Gurbaz has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yeah!
Well placed. Should get a single. Didn't keep the foot behind the line. Just a slight tweak to the run-up will sort it out.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Yep.
Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Wait on!
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Waiting.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
A few moves made in the field.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yep.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Wait on!
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Wait on! Yep.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team. A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Good return there, back from the deep.
quick onto that in the infield.
Turning down runs that are safe isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike.
The over finishes, finally. You can't really be giving batters of this quality extra balls to hit. Time for a bit of fielding in the deep.
That was lovely bowling, just not getting the reward it deserved. Must have been a whisker away from hitting the wickets. Well, not a great delivery, got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be two there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots. Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Yeah. Keepers!
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yeah.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Sharma, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yeah.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep. Waiting.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. 8 runs added in that over. Afghanistan are 1 for 70.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Wait on.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wait on.
Right in the slot, probably hit it too hard. Crunched it straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yep.
Nicked it. time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edged it.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Over. Afghanistan are 1 for 77. Going with spin now.
Yep. Wait. Yep.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yeah.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too
Waiting.
short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, confidence is high out in the middle.
The captain bringing a good balance to this field, I think.
Thick edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Beaten on the drive.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Yeah.
Super piece of timing.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Wait on. Yeah, yeah.
Strong appeal.
I like this field choice. A good move, I'd say.
Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
That's a boundary save for sure. Big appeal. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. The decision will stand by the narrowest of margins. Not hitting a thing ends up wasting a review.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Yep.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
They haven't messed about, brings up a rapid 50, hasn't let any of the bowlers settle.
Yeah.
Immaculate timing there.
That's a really good half century. Ensure that the strike rate is maintained and is pushed on really, really well.
Waiting. Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple. A couple on offer here.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple one.
Yeah, yeah.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Wait there.
Brilliant diving stop.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep. Wait.
Gerbaz will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Afghanistan are 1 for 115.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Decisive running might have got them 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yeah, yeah.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Straight to the fielder.
Zadran shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Wait there. Yep. Keeper, keeper.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
6 runs added in the over. Afghanistan are 2 for 121. Singh, the left armer, is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep.
Time that perfectly.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
Wait on.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep. Yep.
really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep.
Thrashed away, what a shot.
All the signs that they're reading the ball well. Guided it away off the back foot to the boundary rope.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Loud appeal.
Yep.
Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Yep.
Super shot that.
Good return there, back from the deep. That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Zadran has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Wait there.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep. Keeper. Yep, yep.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That one they got hold of. The slower ball didn't work, and it went all the way.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Huge edge.
Just threw the shot too early.
That's the over. Afghanistan are 2 for 159. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yep.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Yep.
That's
Keeper
great
ball.
fielding. That ball was flying.
Yep, yep.
There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yep, yep. Yep.
Good shot, a beauty.
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
19 runs added there. Afghanistan are 2 for 178. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Cuts that off well in the infield. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. We've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Big edge.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Drives and misses everything.
Yep.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up. Let the ball do all the work, really, to ease it down towards third.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
End of the over. Afghanistan are 2 for 184.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
Managed to find the gap beautifully. Not going to waste that opportunity as they head towards the 90s. The captain moving the field back here, trying to prevent boundaries.
Yep.
Good return, back from the deep. Takes them into the 90s, and they may well be looking to get to 3 figures in 2 balls the way they're going.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
Wait there.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
Finds the edge. 8 runs added there. Afghanistan are 2 for 192. Last over of this innings, no point defending now.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the 1 bouncer for the over.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That was a super shot. The delivery was fine, great line and length, but just put away.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Bowling.
Oh, yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Yep.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though. Going more defensive with the field choice.
Oh my, that's racing away.
That really wasn't a great delivery, seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Sharma, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Well bowled.
A good piece of bowling there, a little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
9 runs added there. Afghanistan are 2 for 201. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone is going to need to step up with a big score. This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have any chance.
Yep.
Could be close.
Scamper through for the leg by, and the innings is underway.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter, a great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Good bit of timing there.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Bowler.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Middle that one. Great timing.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Going with pace now. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle and it raced to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Great shot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls. That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
Yep.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this game.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Misses everything.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body.
Just threw the shot too early.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Waiting. Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
End of the over, 10 off it. India are 1 for 49.
Yep. No!
Well, they decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Into the gap.
Yep.
Nice shot.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4. Driven away nicely.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
It was lovely footwork. A great shot, a glorious shot actually, to get back and play it like that.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Nicely played.
A little bit short, not horribly short, moves the feet well and the hands even better.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
Ooh, nice bowling.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
Loud shout. Sharma got nothing on that as it goes over the rope.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Yep.
Out!
Yeah!
Caught!
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yeah.
Great shot, great timing.
A juicy delivery like that on leg stump isn't going to be missed by this batter. They just put it away.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep, yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Yep.
Great shot.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Right off the middle of the bat.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily.
Catch.
Perfectly
Yeah.
timed.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and punches the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Waiting.
Yep. Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
These two are so quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were looking for another, but I think that would have been too risky.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Yep.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Totally beaten by the change of pace on that delivery. Very unlucky not to take the wicket.
Over ends, so too does the power play. Change is coming in the field. 3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle.
Well directed short ball, did well to keep that down.
Nice bowling.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Waiting. Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Time that brilliantly.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Very
What was
quick
that?
out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Well bowled.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Keeper's ball.
Decide against the second. Way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
That's the over. India are 2 for 109. Khan coming into the attack from the north end.
Catch it.
Super shot that.
Yep.
Avoided the fielders. 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yep.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond.
Catch Yep. it.
Time that perfectly. A couple on offer here.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score. Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
That was the slower ball, and it didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Khan shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas
Yep.
now. There'll be runs here.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Wait
Straight
on.
to the fielder.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Wait!
That's gone.
Yeah!
Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Catch! Yep.
No waiting around. Off the mark straight away.
Wait on!
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
India seem happy to take 2 runs off that over. It's R3 for 136. Ashraf, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Catch! Yep.
Times it nicely.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep.
Good throw from the deep, on target. That shot brings up the half century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Waiting!
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Ball is in!
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Nabi did very nicely out there on the boundary.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single. There's a chance if this hits.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Ooh!
That was a slower
ball.
delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Catch it! Yep.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Keepers!
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Decisive running might have got them two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
8 runs added there. India are 3 for 151. Khan coming back into the attack.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Yep.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Wait. Yep.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Waiting.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time.
Waiting.
Great shot.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Bowler is confident on this one. It was full enough and shaping like it's going to hit. This is close.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing wrong with the impact. Would it hit the wickets though? This game can be so cruel for the batters. A millimetre in any direction and they'd still be there. Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. India are 5 for 165. Khan from the north end.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
This could be out.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep.
Nicely played.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Abbey, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Immaculate timing there.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
Misses. How did that not hit?
Wait on.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Catch it.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Nabi just needs to continue finding good spots now.
Catch it.
Couldn't have played that any better.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Great shot. Placement exquisite.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Got right in behind it.
That was a good slow ball. Picked up well, though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple.
The Yorker does the trick.
Nice bowling.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Catch
Yep.
it.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Super piece of timing.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Waiting. Yep.
Gone. Excellent catch, close to the bat.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
And that marks the end of the match. India have taken the victory. Thank you very much for joining us here for this match. Please take care.
Always looked like that target was just under par, and so it proved. Chased down easily, great batting and a deserved win.